Hi, this is Cheyenne Valentine. Back today again with a new episode. I want to say before I start this video that I recorded it several weeks ago, and when I recorded it, I listened to the video, but I got one thing incorrect, and that was that Trick Daddy said that, I think he said that white women and Hispanic women are getting kind of spiffy on you black hoes. He did not say crafty, so as we get into the video, I'm going to say crafty, but I meant to say that he said we are getting spiffy. But to me, crafty and spiffy in the context of how he was saying it meant the same thing. Basically, you know, and we're going to get into the video. So yeah, instead of, I said crafty, but I meant spiffy. So I just want to say that before we go forward. Okay, let's get ready. This is Cheyenne Valentine, back today again with a new episode. In today's episode, I want to talk about Trick Daddy's video. Trick Daddy, the washed up rapper, made a video talking about black women, and it's been, you know, a lot of controversy about it. And I just want to talk about it real quickly. It's interesting that this video came out, you know, recently, because I just did a video about, you know, so-called successful black people being, I guess, you know, arrogant or thinking they should be put on a pedestal. And I'm kind of assuming that he thinks that he's successful. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and assume that he feels that he's a successful man. Okay, he probably feels he's a successful black man. Of course, his career isn't what it used to be. I don't even know how this man's making money anymore, but I'm pretty sure he considers himself a person who should be able to have their pick of the litter. You know, that's what I think, for him to make this kind of video. But basically in the video, he said he wanted black women to shaping up. I actually listened to one lady's video. Her name is Chrissy, Chrissse. I think that's how you pronounce her YouTube name. Go check her out if you haven't. You probably have already seen her videos. She talks about black issues. She mainly talks about things that deal with dark-skinned black women, but her videos are very versatile. But she did mention that he was arrogant, and that kind of brings me to the fact that I made that video about, I think it's called, I just made it, you know, should successful, quote-unquote successful black people, black men and women be considered a commodity. Basically, I was saying that so-called successful black men and women think that they're all that. And I did discuss how some black men, because maybe they don't have kids, or they can pay their own mortgage, or they have a decent job, or they're attractive, with all those things, they feel they're like the shit, and you need to stay behind, just like some black women feel like that, just because they have a degree and a decent job. And so I'm assuming Trick Daddy does think that he's a successful man, even though his career is in the toilet now. I don't know how he's making money. I'm pretty sure he feels that he is successful overall, and that he deserves the pick of the litter. He has that arrogance, and that's what Chrissy, if I'm saying her name right, that's kind of what she mentioned, the arrogance of some black men, and I said some. So in this video, let me get back to this video. It was a quick video. He looked like he was in his car. He basically said that black women need to shape up. In Chrissy's video, I remember she mentioned that I think she thought he meant black women need to, he was saying that black women need to shape up physically, like need to work out. So maybe that's what he meant. I thought he meant shape up like just their lifestyle, just weight, attitude, choices in life. I thought he meant just need to shape up, meaning that he said black holes, excuse me, he said black holes need to shape up. I thought he meant they need to get their shit together, meaning their life is in turmoil and they're not a catch. That's what I thought. But some people think he meant that black holes need to get into physical shape. He said that in this video. I'm not going word for word, but he said that Asian, I think he said that not Asian, he said white women, Hispanic women, I think he said Asian women, but he definitely said white women. I think Hispanic women were basically shitting on black women with everything they were bringing to the table. And he basically said that these white and Hispanic women were crafty, which I would interpret that as they're intelligent. They know how to get what they want. They know how to use their femininity to get what they want. He said they were crafty, and that basically black women are useless, because he said, well, no, excuse me, he said if white and Hispanic women and possibly Asian women, if they start to learn how to cook chicken, he said basically that black women will be useless. black holes, excuse me, black holes. First of all, a lot of people were saying that he wasn't talking about all black women because he was only talking about black holes. Okay, first of all, he was talking about black women, all of them. Let's tell you why, because someone made a good point. That's what he calls women. He calls them whores. That's what this man, if you want to listen to, if you remember, or if you did listen to, excuse me, any of his old rap songs, listen to how he rapped and things he rapped about and the words that he said in his raps. Okay, he looks at women as whores. They actually, I saw a video where he called himself spitting at the phone or the camera he was talking into about one of his baby mamas, calling her a bitch and a whore, and he said, if I would see y'all spit in your fucking face, and he spit on the camera. He's a very disgusting human being. You know, I don't know, I have no respect for him, and that's why I kind of wish black women didn't even respond. Also, I'm hearing people say that in the comment section underneath his video, Hispanic and white women and possibly Asian women, but it's probably mainly white and Hispanic women, are saying, oh, black women, get over it, he's talking shit about you, ha ha ha. First, I have to understand something. I've said this in other videos. If something is promoting a person, they like it. So even if it's at the expense of someone else, and even if it's fucked up. So with some, you know, I'm gonna have another video talking about colorism in the black community, and with some people who get favored, let's say in the black community, they're going to, let's say for example, a light-skinned so-called black woman is being favored, and some of those type of women might, you know, make it seem like, oh, I'm not being favored and you're just hating, and it's not colorism, because it's benefiting her. So that's how people are. So these white and Hispanic or other races of women, whoever they are, who was agreeing with Trick Daddy, this man's disrespectful to me towards all women. And so for you to jump on his bandwagon just because he put you on a pedestal, that just shows what kind of person you are. So that means I can't take anything you say seriously, and you have no credibility to me, because for me, even if something benefits me, if it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't care. So let me get to the point. So what I think about his comments, I think his comments are full of shit. I think he's full of shit. I feel like he looks like shit, and he probably smells like shit. Okay, I hate that black women even took this statement serious, but you know what I have learned from this, and I'm gonna put myself in this, the fact that I'm sitting here making videos. If you look at, I think I got 34 videos up on this channel. I'm discussing black men, I'm discussing black women, I'm discussing things in the community, and really I should not be doing this, because this is making my community look bad. Let me take that back. I can't make my community look bad, but this is not a smart thing to do as a black person, to air our dirty laundry. But I have participated in it. So for one thing, I want to say I cannot get mad about him making a video about so-called black women or black hoes, because I have made videos discussing some things that I didn't like about some black men or some black women. Okay, so right there, I can't get mad about that. But I asked myself, why do black people, black men and black women, throw me in there too, why do we come, you know, on camera and talk about each other? And I just figured something out. I feel like black men and black women don't like each other. I think we want to love and like each other, but we got anger towards each other, and I'm trying to figure out what the anger comes from. I'm not angry at black men, I'm not angry at black women. I don't like what's going on in the community, and I guess this is my way of expressing it and talking about it. And maybe I'm going about it the wrong way, but it is what it is. And so once we have opened up a door, I think we can't close, because when we have started making videos and airing out our dirty laundry, we have created a situation where, okay, whenever we have an issue, people are going to do what I'm doing, jump on camera and talk about it, and it's kind of an embarrassment to the whole community. And so he has these feelings about black holes, and my thing about it was, why do you need to go on camera and say it? But somebody might say, well, Cheyenne, why are you on camera talking about this? So, you know, I can't get mad about him getting on camera talking about it. It's something that obviously was on his mind. He felt he had to express it. But what I don't understand about some so-called successful black men or black men who feel like they deserve the cream of the crop, I would ask Trick Daddy this question too. What makes you think that you deserve the best of any woman? of any race. I mean, you call women whores, you look like shit. I don't know how much money you got in the bank, and I really don't even care at this point. He spit in the camera discussing his baby mama. I think he has multiple kids by multiple women, right? I'm not quite sure. This man is not someone that should be getting fucked. This is not a man who should be getting any play from any woman of any race, regardless if she's black, green, or purple. So I'm not understanding, you know, why he feels he's in any position to even run his fucking mouth. Like, he's not a catch. Like I said in my other video, these people who got a couple things going on for themselves, the only thing I could possibly think that he would think that would make him a catch is that he is in the spotlight, or have been in the spotlight, or he's known, you know, because of the music he made back in the day. That's the only reason I would think of that he would think he could come on camera and shit on black women. My thing about it is, why you shitting on black women? Because this is how I fucking look at it. I see, from what I can see on camera, I've never met Trick Daddy in person, but his mannerisms, the music he's made, how he talks about his baby mother spitting the camera, his language, his mannerisms, to me, he only deserves trashy women of any race. He don't deserve the cream of the crop. He deserves a trashy black woman. He deserves a trashy white woman. He deserves a trashy Hispanic woman. He deserves a trashy Asian woman. He does not deserve a woman of class, okay, any fucking way. So he probably does have real complaints about black women. I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm pretty sure he has been exposed to some trash ass black women. You know, you want to know why, everybody? Because he's fucking trash. Trash gets with trash. Okay, I don't understand why somebody of his caliber would expect to get one of the cream of the crop black women. One of the cream of the crop black women would not fucking touch him. So him trying to say that these white and Hispanic women are crafty in what way? They're trying to get your fucking money. They're trying to use. I just seen, oh my god, I just watched, I think this is called, it's a show called Nightmare Next Door. It's something like that. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but long story short, it was this black guy. He lived in Germany. He was an actor. His career wasn't going all that great anymore, and it was an intern that worked there, a blonde. They kept saying she's a blonde, attractive white woman with blonde hair. Blonde hair does not make you attractive. It's just a hair color. But anyway, she was all over him. She knew he didn't have no money. She said they got married. She ended up getting cancer, and she needed like $50,000 and like another $100,000 for this, you know, unique treatment. He basically borrowed it from his accountant friend, you know, gave her the money, did all this and that. She tricked him, and long story short, she had a young attractive white guy that she was messing around with, and he basically helped her with this con. So she seduced this older black guy, and he was smitten, and he actually she ended up, her young white boyfriend and she on the side ended up killing the guy that her black husband borrowed the money from. And she told her black husband that, oh, you know, I did it because I know we couldn't pay him back the money that you borrowed to give me. He borrowed $50,000 from his account to give to her for her cancer treatment. And this one was a psychopath. And so she said, well, I did what we had to do. So he took the fall for her, and they gave this black dude, her black husband, 15 years because he said he killed the guy by mistake, because he's gonna take the fall for her because he thought that she killed the dude, because she said we weren't going to be able to pay him back the money. It was a plot the whole time. The police found out the black guy got released, and then his acting career actually took off. But I'm saying all this to say that, you know, I don't know. I think that black men, you know, think very highly of other races of women, and they put them on a certain pedestal, you know, and I don't understand why, because you get what you are. And even seeing this little show tonight about how this black guy, you know, was willing to take the fall for his white wife and how she played the shit out of him. I'm just under the impression that black men some black men just are going to put other races of women on a pedestal. It's particularly white women. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's brainwashing, but they just think very highly of other races of women, particularly white women, and some of them would do anything for them, and they would just be so excited and just so lucky to have them. And with black women, you're never fucking good enough. I remember this one lady was talking about dating, and I'm not gonna say what kind of dating she does, but she was saying how in this kind of dating scene that she's involved in, the white women can basically come as is. They could be mediocre looking, average face, average body. But yet with the black women either have to be really skinny and like a model in the face, or the black woman has to be really curvy, like a big booty, big breast, real flat stomach, hourglass shape. And then the black woman basically the black woman is expected to be over the top and just she has to be beautiful. But then a white woman, she could be mediocre. And this certain dating scene this young lady was involved in. And I think that I'm not shocked by that, because it's almost like with other races of men, or any other race of men, to get a black woman, I guess black women have a bad image, a bad stereotype about us. So I guess for another race of men to justify him being with us or liking us, he has to say, wait a minute, yes, she's black, but hold on, let me show you a picture of it. The black woman has to be exceptionally beautiful in order for him to justify him being with her. With a black man, if he says he's with a white woman, he could tell a group of his friends, they're like, ooh, they give him, some of them will give him a high five, and he don't have to justify why he's with her. He doesn't have to say, wait a minute, I'm with a white woman, but she's beautiful. No, it ain't a but. It's just her being white is fucking good enough. So seeing this show tonight and this Trick Daddy thing and a video I just previously did a couple days ago, I just feel like some black men feel like even if they have a little bit of success, they feel they're entitled to the cream of the crop, and they want to shit on black women who are pretty low in their life. But my thing is, you're low in your life too, sir. I mean, this dude Trick Daddy was talking about black women as if all black women ain't shit and all black men are great. Where are the black men who are building the businesses? Don't white people own most of the businesses in America? So a black woman and a black man has to go to a white person and beg them basically for a job. Aren't the men of the community supposed to lead and build things? And I'm just confused. I mean, a lot of black men aren't really building anything and creating anything, but yet they want black women to be on the top of our game. Don't expect us to be on top. Don't expect black women to be at the top of their game if you're not at the fucking top of your game. That's all I'm saying. So this Trick Daddy dude, it astonished me how so many I think it was another black rapper talking about he was done with black women too. It'd be the most trashiest black men talking about how they done with black women. So I'm noticing with black people, black men and black women, they could be trashy as fuck, but they don't want nobody like them. Let's just sum this whole thing up. Trick Daddy don't want nobody like him. He don't want a woman who look like him, who smell like him, who tastes like him, who got his income, and who fucking act like him. He don't want that. He want the exact fucking opposite, which would be somebody of class, which would be, I guess, somebody who happens to be another complexion in him, which would be pale. I'm hoping this person would be in shape. He wants the exact opposite of himself. And this is the problem with black people. They don't want to work on their fucking self. They basically just want to bash the opposite gender. That's what the fuck they want to do. They want you to walk. They want the black woman and the black man to walk into a relationship being perfect. Meanwhile, you coming with bullshit. And then when a black person, black man or black woman is coming to a relationship with a little bit of something, they expect somebody to kiss their ass and think they have the right to bash somebody just because you got a couple things going for your fucking self. When the community is all fucked up. Like I'm not feeling it, and I see why a lot of black women are upset about what he said. I wasn't really upset because I don't know. I think because of the source it was coming from. I'm just like, this dude is a joke. He's the lowest of the fucking low, and I hope he's not a representative of all black men. Because if so, then I need to jump the fist right motherfucking now. Because if every black man was like Trick Daddy, no, I would not be dating black men at fucking all. He does. I refuse to believe that he represents black men. He's disgusting. He's very disrespectful towards women, period, and especially black women. After him making that video, no black woman better not ever give him no vagina. I better not see that nan black woman fucking him, because he does not respect you. I don't think he respects women at all. But the fact that he's trying to put white women and Hispanic women on a fucking pedestal over black women when he's trashy as fuck. Trick Daddy has been attracting the kind of women that he is. He's a piece of shit. It seems like he's disrespectful as fuck. So he's getting disrespectful, fucked up ass women. That's all that's happened. He's getting women that mirror him, but they happen to be black just like him, and he's upset about that. Now he's trying to say that Hispanic when white women are more crafty, maybe they're more in shape, they more got better mannerisms. Okay, did Hispanic and white women grow up in the same environment as black women? Was they exposed to that? The same kind of men? Because most of the black women that I know that grew up in the hood or the projects, they were exposed to some pretty trashy ass men. They were brought up in very fucked up households. They lived in poverty. So living in poverty, you make very little money, you end up buying bad foods, you end up eating those bad foods, you end up gaining weight. If you pick the men in your shitty ass environment, you end up having kids by them. Those men end up leaving you. You end up a lot of times being a single mom, working a dead-end job, stressed the fuck out. You end up gaining weight as a result, and you end up turning to food to console you. I see this happen to a lot of black women. So I don't understand what he's talking about. I mean, well, why don't him and the other black men who got a problem with black women, why don't they just come together, get their money together, start building up some businesses, start mentoring other young black boys, start being fathers, start deciding to pick a decent black woman, marry her, be monogamous to her, have a family with her, only procreate with decent black women who are about something, only procreate with them and be with them. Stop going to the strip club and fucking those women. Stop sleeping with women that you know is a whore. Why don't you stop fucking groupies? How about that? How don't you just pick a nice wholesome black woman that got some class, marry her, be monogamous with her, have a child with her, mentor the young black boys in your community, build businesses so that you can hire the poor blacks in your business. And then put it like this: if you build a business in a black community, right, and then what you do is you hire, since usually in the black community, the poor areas, which a lot of black communities are poor, you hire the people in that community. They work for you, and then the people in that community buy the products from you. So you're getting money from your people and you're giving back. You're giving back by hiring them. Okay, how about you do that? How about you, instead of like, so I think somebody said he made a YouTube video. They said, how about, they said something that a white man built. How about you build a similar, media platform like YouTube? You know what I'm saying? How about you do that? How about you build a similar platform like Facebook? I just want to see more black men building things. So let's get this straight. Basically, a lot of black men want to see more black women in shape, right? More pleasant attitude, less kids out of wedlock, more loving, more caring. That's what I'm getting from black men, more feminine. And black women, we want to see more black men who are respectable, who want to be monogamous, who want to be married, who want to actually marry and have kids with one woman. Also black men who want to own businesses so that they can build those businesses in the black community and actually hire blacks in the community. That's what we want to see. We also want to see black men who are willing to mentor a lot of young black men whose fathers have walked out on them. So that's what black men we want to see. We want to see more successful black men who are let's go over this again, owning businesses, who are respectful, who don't call women bitches and hoes, who eat healthy, keep their body up, who are leaders, who mentor young black boys, who want to pick one good black woman, marry her, be monogamous, and only have kids with her, who wants to be the provider and the protector, who does not mind that his woman stays at home and raises the kids while he goes out and work, so that she don't have to be out working and raising kids and being stressed the fuck out, gaining weight from eating bad foods because she don't make enough money to pay the rent, to take care of her kids and eat healthy. Okay, so that's what we want to see. So black men, we want to see that. So when you start building shit in your community and do all the shit I just named, okay, and also when I say monogamous, yeah, being faithful to your wife and only having kids with that woman, and building businesses in your community, eating healthy, being spiritual, mentoring young black boys, and stop and not calling black women bitches and hoes and putting other races of women above them. Okay, when you decide to do that, then black women will in turn do all things that you want. So let's first start with yourself. Okay, start with that, upgrade yourself, and then we will upgrade ourselves. Thank you.